Hello people, it is GrayDongle. I am bringing you hopefully a lively, interesting video on how I go from recording my gameplay when I'm playing in Battlefield 3 or whatever game to actually putting it on my channel on YouTube. Every single step I take, so everyone out there who watches this video should be fully capable of doing it themselves. Now, there are a lot of things in this video that you people may already know, and this may get very boring for some of you. I do apologize. This video has been set up for complete and utter amateurs who and you know, like people who have no idea what they're doing. So it's it's got a lot of very basic stuff. So for the more advanced users and stuff, please bear with me. But this video is for everyone, so let's get right into it. And here we are on the very sexy Google Chrome, much better than that horrible, useless Internet Explorer which you only use to download other browsing apps. Ugh! Anyway, so the link for all the things will be in the description in chronological order from when they appear. And this is WinRAR. We're going to download it. If you have it already, then you can skip this step. If you do not have it, then follow the link to this page, and you want to download for what you're running on your system, also in very many languages, as you see. I am going to download WinRAR times 64 for a 64-bit system, I believe that is, 4.11. And because I'm on Windows 7, so yeah. Mac people, I'm sorry throughout the video, I don't know how Macs work, so I don't know where you will get your downloads from. This is only for me how I do it. So, what you want to do is click on that, and it will take you down to the tray at the bottom. Click yes, and it's very easy. You click install, and you just follow it through. Yes, install, all that stuff, and just go through until it's fully installed. Very, very simple to do. So once it's fully installed, that's great, and we'll get the next thing. Now we've got WinRAR, we can download Virtual Dub. Now, Virtual Dub works in conjunction with another program called Xvid, and what they do is they help bring file sizes from recorded videos lower. So, I can, let's say, play a 20-minute game and record it in full HD, and that will be like, I don't know, over 150 gigabytes, let's say. Yes, gigabytes of footage. It's huge. So then I take all that footage and I put it into this program, and it condenses it without reducing the the quality at all, and brings the size just down by so much. It's brilliant. So what you want to do is you want to come to this page. Once again, link is in the description. And I download 1.9.11 is the release build, it's the one I got. As you can see, this top link on the page. This is once again for Windows 7, Mac. I'm not sorry. I don't know. Sorry. So you click download, and it will take you to this page here. Loadings. Yep, and then your download will start shortly. You have to wait like 5 seconds or something. Doesn't matter. And I'm looking for it at the bottom. Here it is. So there we go. Ignore the pictures of creepy dogs, Jessica Alba, and yep, that's all for my English project I did the other day. It was a bit weird, but yeah. Anyway, that's besides the point. What you want to do is, now you'll notice that the file thing is with dun 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 WinRAR. That's right. So, us previously downloading WinRAR has allowed us to do this, what we're about to do, which is good. Thumbs up. So, you want to right click on it and click extract files. Now, all you want to do is you want to take it to a place that you want to put it to. So in your program files, maybe you can make a folder called Virtual Dub or whatever. So I've actually set one up on the desktop. So I'm just trying to find the thing now. Desktop. Oh, there we go. Guide. So I click OK, and it extracts the guide. It's very, very quick. Here's my thing where I've done it, and double click to make sure it's working. And yes, this is what you want. This image here is what you want. So that's great. That's brilliant. Then once you've got that, we can move on to the next bit. Alright, so this next bit here is the Xvid thing I was talking about earlier that you want to download. So link is in the description. I download version 1.3.2 for Windows, and you will get a little thing at the bottom of your screen. You click open. Very, very easy to go through. Just click yes, next, install, all those sort of buttons, and follow through. So here we go, you know, okay, next, I accept, all that stuff. And that's really easy. And once you've got that downloaded, that's great. And then we can move on to our next bit. Excuse me, that last bit there. Anyway, move right on. We're going to download now Audacity. Audacity, the link is in the description. Audacity is a program that lets you record your voice after you've done your gameplay. So you can record your gameplay, and then you want to make a commentary over it about how sexy Jessica Alba is. Let's say that's a great topic. I might do one of those myself. And this is really good because you can just record your voice, play your video, record your voice while your video is playing, and it's really good. So what you want to do is go to this page that I've got in the description, and I'm going to click on Audacity 1.3.14 installer. That's the one I'm going to get. I'm on Windows 7. So little thing at the bottom of your screen pops up, click open. Once again, extremely simple. You click OK, next, yes, continue, next, all that good stuff, and it downloads. So definitely something you need to get if you're going to become a commentator, want to do commentary. So grab that and move on to the next bit. Alright, now these next two products are not free like the other ones were. These are products you have to purchase. I'll get to that in a second. So here we have Fraps, which is what I use to record my video when I'm playing my games, and I use Sony Vegas. Now, Fraps, the problem with Fraps is it's what effectively it does is it takes a HD, like a print screen pretty much, 30 times every second in full HD. And each one of those print screens is like 2.8 megabytes, and so it's 2.8 megabytes times 30 for 1 second. So as you can imagine, the file size on Fraps is insane. You need a massive hard drive to be able to record a long gameplay with this. If I record a 20-minute gameplay thing, it might end up being around over 200 gigabytes. I'm pretty sure I've had before. Yeah, that sounds right to me. So it is huge. It is massive file sizes this program creates. And then what I use to edit everything, if I'm going to do montages, which I haven't done yet, but I may do, if I want to do anything, I use Sony Vegas 11. It's great. It's really good. A lot of big YouTubers, including myself, I'm not saying I'm big, I'm just, a lot of bigger YouTubers, got there in the end, use Sony Vegas 11 because it's just such a good interface, really, really good. I'll show you that in a minute. And yeah, now the thing about these two products is they're very expensive, each of them. So the links to both these pages are in the description, by the way. You need Fraps and you need Sony Vegas Pro 11 if you're going to continue in this guide, because that's what I'm going to show you how to use. I'm going to explain it. So I would suggest you obtain these. Now that is completely up to you. If you want to buy them, then good on you. That's how I would do it if I was you. But if you wish to obtain them by torrenting them, going to the Pirate Bay, whatever, that's up to you. I'm not encouraging it, but you need Fraps, you need Sony Vegas 11. So if you are going to do anything to get them, then just do it because you need these. So once you've got those, you can finish this thing with me. So let's move on. This is getting really awkward, this session. I don't want to get put in jail. Alright, so now continuing the guide from the point where you have Fraps. So I'm assuming you have Fraps. So here's Fraps on my desktop. Yes! Open it. Excuse me. We want to go to the movies section. And now this is where all the business, this is like the business end of Fraps, I guess, for the purposes we're using it. So you wanna make a folder somewhere where all your raw footage will go. Probably on your drive with the most storage, because Fraps recordings raw footage is huge, massive amount of space they take up. So mine's on Fraps/recordings. My video capture hotkey is something that I never press ever. So if you're playing like an FPS, I wouldn't keep it anywhere near the WASD because you might accidentally press it and start recording. And yeah, so I keep mine on the equals key because I just never press it. That's good. I have mine set to 30 FPS. I find 30 FPS is fine. I'm not sure whether there's a 29.97. I just use 30. And record Win 7 sound stereo. I don't know how that is, but that's how I have it. So I guess if you want your stuff to be like mine, then have that too. Now this is how you can do live comms. There's an option here that lets you record external input, and if you click it, that means that you will be recording audio from your microphone as you are filming. So that's pretty much for live comms. So if you want to make a live commentary, you click that, and then every time you film, your microphone will pick up sound as well. If it is unclicked, it won't. So you can scream at your microphone as loud as you want, and it won't pick up on any noise. So if you want to make a commentary afterwards and talk over it afterwards, uncheck that and then go and record. Now I tried doing this earlier. It didn't work. What I wanted to do was actually get a video of me recording, so like a video of me making the video sort of thing. But I know it's pretty crazy stuff, pretty trippy. I couldn't manage to do it just because it doesn't work. So what I'm going to do is I'll just show you what you do after you've recorded and stuff. So let's move on to that bit now. Alright, so we're going to go to the folder. I have just been playing some Battlefield, and these are a whole bunch of clips that I have recorded from Battlefield and various other games. So let's take this one for example. Run around like a monkey. There you go. So here's a short clip. No, okay, let's take the first one for easy. Okay, so it's a short clip. It's 1 minute and 40 seconds, and it's 2.71 gigabytes, which is mental for a 1 minute 40-second clip. So what we want to do is we know where our clip is. It's in Computer, Local Disk, Fraps, Recordings. So now we open this virtual dub program that we downloaded earlier. You go File, Open Video File, and you navigate to the folder where all these recordings are. So it's automatically done it for me. Mine's in Computer, D drive, Fraps, Recording, and this is where I go. So here's this. I'm going to press Open, and then what we do now, you've got to make sure you do this every time. This is the compression bit. There's a video button a video tab up at the top, on the right of Go. It's up on the top there. You click Video, and there's Compression. You click the Compression option. Then you select XVID MPEG-4 codec. That is the XVID thing we downloaded earlier as well. Now there's a configure button, and you can adjust the quality of the thing. Obviously, the more to the right you put it, the lower the quality, the smaller the file size. But I put it on maximum quality anyway. Just trust me. So you put it on maximum quality, and you press OK. So all you've really done is selected XVID. You press OK. Then you go File, Save as AVI, and you select a place to send it to. So I'm going to call this one Go. Okay? I don't know why. So I click Save, and then this starts happening. And this is what's happening now is the video is being compressed. It's going through bit by bit and compressing as much as it can. This is extremely system intensive. Just to sort of give you a gauge quick. I'm at 32%, around 28, 29, around 30% CPU usage on a 6-core, like 3 gigahertz thing, just from compressing one small video. So it's quite system intensive. If you want to compress a lot, I actually can if I compress like 20 clips at once, I can bring my CPU usage up to 100%. So it's definitely something you don't want to do if you're planning on playing, or maybe if you just want to go on the internet, you know, Facebook, 9gag, I don't know, whatever. While this is happening, that's probably the only thing you can do. If you try play Battlefield while it's doing this, your computer will start to cry. Literally will start seeping tears. It really doesn't like it. So anyway, this continues until it's finished. I'm going to cancel it because I've actually already done it, and I don't want to sit here and wait. It does take quite a lot of time, so we'll just close this. Yes, cancel. Okay, so if I go back to where I've saved it, this is where they would go. Here's that video. It's called Floppy, which is the same as GoGo. So originally it was 2.71 gigabytes. It's now 378 megabytes. So that's just a huge amount smaller, like huge amount. It's like 7 times smaller or something. I'm not too sure. So yeah, it's really good for reducing the file size. And now that file there we can use. I mean, it's still pretty big, yeah, but I'll make it even smaller when we go to the editing. So now we can use that file. It's really good. It's definitely something you should do every time you've got your footage. So now we're going to go to how to record your voice for a commentary. Alright, so now what we do is we're going to open up Audacity, and this is that thing we downloaded earlier, the voice program. Now what Audacity does that's so good is you can just record. So right now I'm actually recording the screen, but I'm also recording my voice as we speak, which is really good. So as you see, it's busy picking up on my voice, it spikes and stuff, so yeah. I can go back to the beginning, and I don't know if it should work. You should be able to hear my voice. Also recording my voice as we speak, which is really good. So as you see, it's busy picking up on my voice, it spikes and stuff. Yeah, see, it's just really good. And another great thing about this is you can overlay. So if anyone has seen Amazing Films 24/7 2Bucks, he does a lot of stuff where he does like trick shots and stuff. I'm not sure how he does it, but this is a possible way. So let's say you're going to do a trick shot thing. You can have a music track, and then you can voice it over. So watch this. I'll make like my own like rap thing. Even, oh my gosh, I'm really white, so this is going to suck. But okay, give me a break. So I can be like, do. Wait, it didn't record. Now I feel like a moron. Wait. Okay, it's recording, so I can go do. Right? And then I can get rid of that bit where I was speaking, so I just have the alright? And then I can overlay something else on top of that. So now I have that do thing. I can now go ba 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 ba, and then ba 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 ba. They overlay. So yeah, it's really cool. It's something that you can mess around with, and so if I have a commentary, right, I'll open my video. Let's actually do that right now. This is how you make commentaries here. So I open my video, I press pause, I drag it back to the start, and I get my Audacity up. Then all I do is I start recording. I go 3, 2, 1, click, and then I play my video. And now I'm talking as if, so hello everyone, my name is GrayDongle, this is a gameplay commentary, and you see how I do it? And then all I do at the end is when I've finished, this video will stop, and then I'll come back and I'll say, okay, there's the end point here, delete everything after the end point, and I'll go back to the 3, 2, 1 at the start. So here I count down. I go 3, 2, 1, click. There, see, on that click where I say click, I can just get rid of all this. And then now it's a commentary. Literally, I have the audio and I have the video, and then you just put them together in the editing program. I'll show you now. And what you do now is you go File, Export as WAV and wherever you want, and that will export it as a movie file. So yeah, that's really good. So that's how you use Audacity to make commentaries. Alright, so at this point, you've filmed your video, you have the Sony Vegas editing software. You've filmed your video, you've made a commentary of audio using Audacity over it, and you've got all these files loose. So now what you want to do is you want to open Sony Vegas Pro 11. Now, I'm only saying it because this is the only one I can tell you how to use. This is what I use. A lot of people ask me my editing program, recording software. This whole guide has been exactly what I do. So now, I go File, Open, and I look for the file that I want. So here I have floppy, so I'll open floppy. And then it will process it and think about it, and then boom, floppy's in. Now this is literally just the whole clip. Now I'm not going to show you how to do crazy editing skills with color correction, excuse me, and slow motion effects and zooming in, zooming out. If you want to learn about that, just go on YouTube and search it. This isn't a Sony Vegas guide, sorry. I might make one in future. Anyway, so here's your project. You can, you can actually move it along. You can delete chunks if you don't like chunks, whatever. But for sort of purpose sake of how to do these commentaries, what you'll do is you'll open it, and if you want to put in the audio file, if you've made a commentary, you just find that audio file and click open as well, and it will come in another audio bar, like you see this bar here. It'll come in another one underneath it, and then you just play it, and it plays over top, and it works really nicely. Now, if you're looking to, I don't know, make like a highlight reel, I guess, what you could do is you can just play through, and if you scroll in, it makes the video longer. It zooms in on the time so you can see better. So what you can do is you can just play along, yada yada yada, and every time you find like there's a section, like let's say we're here and nothing happens, you can on the top you can insert a marker. A lot of people do this. You insert a marker, right? Just one, and then you keep playing, and then after all of this time, you see here, after all this time, nothing happens. It's very boring, and then all of a sudden, something funny happens over here. So then you insert another one. So you go insert marker, right click. That's right click above the thing, insert marker, and then it's very easy. You can just drag from 2 to 1 and press delete, and it will get rid of that whole chunk. Move this over. And there, you've effectively cut it out, and it will skip between them. That's how you'll see a lot of YouTubers, their editing style, they skip, they sort of jump all over the screen. Charlie is so cool, like Rayliam Johnson, they all do it. That's what they do, is they just delete the time space from them moving from the left of their screen to the right. They just delete it, so they effectively jump across the screen. And it's really, really clever. Very easy to do. So now you've got your video file in, and you want to put it on YouTube. And now you may be thinking, why don't I just put this on YouTube? But the thing is if you've got a bigger project, this is only a minute 40, remember, it's going to end up being a lot bigger. So what I do now actually decreases the file size even more. So now you go File, after you're happy with what you have here, you go File, Render As, and then here's the thing. So I'm going to call it floppy again, flippy, whatever. And there's a lot of templates there. Now these are how it goes out. So as you can see, there's like Sony tablet, Apple iPod video, Internet HD. There's all these options, and I mean some of them seem quite appealing. But what I would do is, if I was just, I'd customize my own template. And now this is a template that I've devised along with videos, video help and stuff, that is really, really good, because all it is like just a perfect template where the quality is good and the file size is best for the quality, if you know what I mean. So okay, I'm just going to quickly run through what I have here. So frame size is HD 720p. That's 1280 by 720. A lot of people, if you want to put it on 1080, the quality will be better, but the file size will be bigger. So if you want to put it on 1080, then that's good. You should. But my internet is very slow, so I can't put it on 1080 because otherwise it takes years to upload to YouTube. So I keep it on 720 because the quality is still good. So then profile is main, frame rate is 29.970. It's an option. If you scroll down, there's a 29.970. That's the one I use. Field order non-progressive, none, and then progressive scan. Okay, this is the important bit I'm getting to now. Pixel aspect ratio is 1.0. The number of reference frames is 2, and I do not use a deblocking filter. Now, the variable bit rate, you click, and then you click the 2 pass. And the maximum, maximum BPS is 14 million. And now you can change this. You can have it maybe 14 million to 18 million. Your maximum 18 million, your average 14 million. It's really up to you. You can actually put what I have now is I actually have a constant bit rate. I've got a variable bit rate, but it is constant because the numbers are the same. So if I was you can just go constant bit rate BPS and enter 14 million. That's 1400000, and that will give you really nice quality for file size. So you can just go on here, constant bit rate, and type in your current one. But I've got it on variable; it doesn't really matter. Then on your audio, the default audio settings are actually fine. You can mess around with them if you want. I have my sample rate at 48,000 hertz and my bit rate at 96,000. Doesn't really matter though. And then system and project, you don't have to go near them. So then that's your template. So you press OK, you save it, and then when you come to render your video, you look for your template. Mine's called YouTube HD. I find YouTube HD and I press render. And now what's happening is it's just going through my video and it's rendering it and yada yada. It makes it nice and small. The file size is smaller. The video quality is still good. You can see on the top right, it's showing me at what point the video it is. It's relatively quick, depending on your computer speed, of course. But it's not something you'd want to do, like the compression thing I was telling you. If you open up Battlefield 3 now, your computer wouldn't like you too much. It's quite system intensive. So yeah, I'm not going to wait for it to finish rendering. It's quite long. So now you finish rendering. That's it. That final rendered video, I keep all of mine in this one folder I call Final Projects. These are all my final videos. So here we have my latest Noob Hunter video, NH4. Yeah, this is my Noob Hunter video. So I've rendered it on Sony Vegas, and here it is, sitting here after all the editing I did and all that good stuff. And then all I do is when I go to YouTube and I click upload, I navigate and I find this, and I upload it. And it's as simple as that. It's really, really, really simple to do. And yeah, that's actually it, guys. That's it. It's as simple as that. So I hope this tutorial has really helped you. And what I want to do now is we can do a community noob hunt now, because people will know how to film and upload and all that good stuff. So I just want to quickly say now is to everyone else who's watched the video who's not subscribed, thanks for watching. I hope you got something out of it, and I wish you the best of success. If you're going to actually become a commentator, good luck to you. And to my subscribers, I say, with this information that you've been given to take videos and stuff, you can now, if you're playing on PC, do a community noob hunter. And what I mean by that is you can film your videos and send them to GrayDongle@gmail.com. That's GrayDongle@gmail.com. And send your clips there, and then I think once I get enough, I'll talk over them, not as if I'm acting as the noob hunter myself, but as if I'm watching, like, oh, and here we got Johnny here, who's just sent me a clip of him dropping his nuts on 4 unsuspecting noobs, like that, So I think that'll be really good, and I'll always put annotations to every person's channel that does it, and so I hope it might help out a few people. So if you would please, guys, send your clips to GrayDongle@gmail.com, and I'll start making some Noob Hunter episodes. And yeah, thanks to everyone so much who's watched this far, and well done for watching this far. I know it was a long video, and I'm sorry, but thorough guide, I think. So cheers, guys. Have a really good day. And best of luck to anyone who is going to try this.